Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Alright, today I decided to head over to High Park to try and catch the cherry blossoms before they completely disappear for the season. Honestly, I was already a little late. A lot of the flowers had started falling, and because of the rain and the wind, you could actually see petals covering the ground like a confetti. But even then, it still looked pretty cool in a different way. Not the full big bloom everyone usually posts online, but more like the quiet ending of it. The weather today was gloomy the entire time, so gray skies, light rain, cold wind. Definitely not the ideal spring day, but somehow I think it matched the atmosphere perfectly. It felt calmer and less crowded compared to the really busy bloom days. For people who don't know, the cherry blossoms in Hyde Park actually have a bit of history behind them. Back in 1959, Japan gifted thousands of sakura trees to Toronto as symbol of friendship between Japan and Canada. A lot of those trees were planted right there in Hyde Park, and over the years, it became one of the most popular spring spots in the city. Every year, once the blossoms start blooming, people rush here because the peak only lasts for a short time. Sometimes only about a week depending on the weather. Rain and strong wind can end the season pretty quickly, which is kind of what's happening now. Walking through the park today, I could already tell the season was changing. Some branches were still full and pink, while others were almost turning green again. Every time the wind picked up, more petals started falling from the trees. Even when the rain, there were still quite a few people around. Some were taking photos under umbrellas, some were just quietly walking through the trails, and others were sitting on benches enjoying the last bit of the blossoms before they disappear for another year. I think that's what makes cherry blossom season special, It doesn't last long. You only get the small window every year and then suddenly it's over again. I spent a few hours just walking around the park and getting slightly soaked from the rain, stopping for photos here and there, and honestly just enjoying the atmosphere. So, no major plan, just one of those simple Toronto days. And even though I probably miss the absolute peak blooms, I'm still really glad I came. Seeing the petal falling, the gloomy weather, and the quieter mood actually made the whole experience feel more real and relaxing. So anyway, that was my visit to Hyde Park. Enjoy. Keep watching, guys. So while exploring High Park, I stopped by Grenadier Pond, which is actually one of the most historic parts of the park. Grenadier Pond is the large pond located on the west side of High Park, and it's been there long before the park even became what it is today. It's actually a natural pond connected to the Lake Ontario watershed, and over time, it became an important part of the area's wildlife ecosystem. So the name Pond is believed to come from a soldiers called grenadiers who were stationed nearby back in the early 1800s. So one of the stories says that some soldier from the Grenadier Guards supposedly fell through the ice while crossing the pond during winter training. Over time, the name Grenadier Pond just stayed connected to the area. Today, the pond is one of the few natural ponds left in Toronto of its size, and is now protected as part of High Park's natural environment. So around the pond, you'll find a wetland walking trail, birds, turtles, ducks, and all kind of wildlife that live around the water. So with the gloomy weather and light rain today, the pond actually looked really peaceful. The water was calm, the trees reflected on the surface, and some cherry blossom petals were floating across the water from the nearby trees. So even though most people come to High Park for the Sakura season, I think places like Pond are part of what gives the park its character and history. And it's not just a sightseeing spot, it's actually one of the oldest natural feature in the park. So guys, thank you for watching, and I think this is it. I'm gonna end my vlog here. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye.